Braydin Darskii.
July 4th, 2018. Whew, Dan had a party going on that started at 11, but that's okay. It's only, is it 11:50? Just a tad late. Last night was a late night. So anyway, off to Dan's. Gotta grab this for Emily. It's that guy. Because after Dan's, I'll be seeing Emily tonight. She's having fireworks at her place. No time to shower, so that's okay. I'm gonna grab my shower in a can. This stuff is so good. Another poor hummingbird got stuck in the house today. This is the food counter. You never know what you can find here. I'm not really feeling the pizza, the fish, but look at that! Pumpkin bread! Yeah! I really want to wear this sock today. I don't have time to film this. I don't have time to mount this phone. So how am I going to mount it? I'm going to turn the phone sideways and stick it in my mouth. Isn't this attractive? Nice. That's Chewy over there. It's almost like I'm taking you with me, Chewy. My mom had prepped garlic pickled asparagus wrapped in deli ham, cream, and cheese. Whoa. And pork and beans, all natural, 100% beef hot dogs. Wow. Thanks, Mom. Alright, off to Dan's. Love you, bye.
Oh, love you, bye.
That's one of my mom's favorite YouTube videos. So once she saw that, she's like, I want to start doing that. So we started doing that. So sometimes we'll do that, and sometimes we'll do that one. I didn't think I was gonna put this in the video. I was like, maybe, maybe not. And I was leaning more towards the not, but I said my rosary, and it just kind of kept filling my head, and so I just had to pull it out and put it on my to-do list so I could actually think clearly and do my rosary. And so here I go. So really cool thing that happened on the way to Dan's. I was late. I had a late night the night before, and I was on the way to Dan's, and I got this text from Lindsay that, hey, we need lettuce and tomato. Can you please grab some on the way over? And I was still out and about, so I was able to hit a Winco on the way to Dan's. And across the street from Winco was this Pizza Smeetza. It's my favorite pizza place. Not getting paid to say it. I genuinely love Smeetza. So anyway, I was in Smeetza, and I take stock and see what's available because they sell pizza by the slice. And I wanted 4 slices. And they had 3 slices of cheese, and I was gonna get a 4th pepperoni or something. It didn't really matter. And it doesn't matter because when I eat a slice of pizza, I've never been to a doctor. I don't know if I'm lactose intolerant. I feel like I have some tolerance, but I know where the line is when it comes to ice cream. It's like I can have a small, I can have a medium, but if I have a large, I'm out for 4 days. I'm just like, well, ice cream, why? So I was, when I grab a slice, I take off all the toppings. Because I don't know if something's gonna happen later on that I am called to eat something dairy, and I wanna have whatever tolerance I have set aside for whatever life calls upon. So anyway, it didn't really matter what the 4 slices were. It's just the less complicated they are, they're usually cheaper. So I was gonna grab these 3 cheese and a pepperoni, and so I was ordering with my cashier lady, and I was like, I need 3 cheese. And as soon as I said that, this individual came in, and he very fancily dressed. I was very impressed with this individual. But anyway, I looked at him, I'm like, sir, did you want any cheese? And he's like, oh, I just need 1. Is there only 1 left? He's taking a gander at what they've got, and I'm like, there's 3 left. And then I turn to the lady, I'm like, can I please get 2 cheese and 2 pepperoni? And I'm like, it could not have cut that any closer, because like I was halfway into my order, 3 cheese plus, oh sir, did you want any cheese? And when I did that, she was just like, that's so nice. And then she's taking care of customers, and then she puts my 4 slices in a box and hands me the box, and then she says, "Have a something fun day." And it just like hit me in waves of feel good. It's like, thanks. And I must have had a feel good high for the next 3 to 4 minutes. It just felt awesome, and it was just like, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Mother Mary, that I'm awesome, and for making me such a great guy, and that I was just in the right place at the right time, and just being a part of that moment. That high that I got, Father Tim calls that like grace kickbacks, and glory, it's awesome. Glory be to the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. But it's like, you give like 100% to God, but it's almost like God gives you like 3 to 5% back, and you get just a little bit of that, and you're like, whoa, it's pretty cool. So, and then, that was pretty much the big awe moment of the story. But then later on, at Dan's, Dan prepares excellent food. I'm not very advanced in my food vocabulary, but I would almost dare to say gourmet dishes. They're exquisite. And sometimes he puts cheese on everything, and today was one of those cheese days. And there was a bunch of gray patties, and there's this one pink patty. I'm like, "Hey Dan, what's the deal with that one?" He's like, "That's chicken." I'm like, "Oh, I love chicken." So I had this chicken patty, and it was covered in cheese, and I was good because I take the toppings off.
I don't want him seeing my card.
Oh no, I know. It's really tough.
Oh, I gotta get this. I gotta get this again.
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
I don't care. I want it for myself too.
3, 2, 1.
Not this one.
Tell us when we're gonna go live.
I'm going to do a clap just for synchronization.
A clap.
Yep.
Oh!
Okay.
Did it say something?
Are we supposed to synchronize too?
Oh, you're good. Are you in sync with the moment now?
Yes.
You are.
Here, I'm present.
Totally
Feel
lucid.
the- Yes.
Oh, no,
Who played the 5?
It was me, so I
Okay.
don't have the 6, so I gotta pull from you.
Okay, Alex, just a heads up. I'm filming this because I'm trying to do the YouTube thing, so if at any point you don't want to be filmed, just let me know. Or if you say something you want edited out, just let me know. Yeah.
You're filming it for what reason?
Oh, the vlog.
For the vlog, and because Dan throws great parties. And especially when we play this game gets pretty intense. It's always enjoyable.
So I don't
I'm like
have it.
right in the.
Right in the center.
They can see exactly who I am.
There's no hiding. Unless you want to be hidden, then I can just blur you out.
I gotta say that's.
You will.
I do not have it. Therefore, I need to pull a card from you.
Wait,
This'll
what's
be
that
great.
accent?
That was a botched Sean Connery.
I liked it.
I
though.
need
Here's
to
a
pull a
card.
card from you.
I need your card.
Wait.
We're just gonna rip the
Don't do
band-aid
anything. I got a
off
video
the
camera
scab.
this.
We're just gonna rip the scab right off, Dan. I just
Video?
Sorry.
Then I gotta say uno. Uno.
9. Oh my gosh.
Oh no! Way to go!
Oh my god!
He's a loser.
Oh, we all had
Let's read.
No pressure. If it's awful, I will use it.
Okay.
What makes it more say?
Oh wait, he's reading.
Your performance
All right,
was just so
all right.
exceptional last time.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you German Chancellor Angela Merkel.
That sounds devious.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you vigorous jazz hands.
lot. I like that one a lot.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you the Wi-Fi password.
Oh, don't worry.
The wife, what?
Wi-Fi password.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I should show you the placenta. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, kill me now.
But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you drinking out of a toilet and eating the garbage. Cause I'm crazy. Okay. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you sitting on my face and telling me that I'm garbage. Do it. Okay.
Not really any clear winners.
I feel like Vigorous Jazz Hands was the one that I enjoyed the most, so that's the winner. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you Vigorous Jazz Hands.
Dan's was so fun, but now I gotta go do fireworks with Emily. So I wanted to talk about the shower in a can, so there will be a awesome testimony to the product in the description below. So the game that we were playing that Jonathan was doing his awesome jazz hands for, I don't recommend the game. It's very similar to Apples to Apples. I think it's called Cards Against Humanity. And like half of it's pretty hysterical and the other half is like outrageously inappropriate, and I would just throw these cards away. But that is what we were playing. And before that, we were playing, it's called the Dirty Hand. Someday there will be a tutorial to the Dirty Hand in the description. Crazy fun game, especially when you play it with Dan. Oh my goodness. I love sitting next to Dan in that game. That guy will psych you out. It's so entertaining. 1,000 to 1,000. In continuation, I sadly got there just like 5 minutes late. It looked like they just started, and I was like, no! But it's still pretty grand to be there, especially when Dan's playing. Oh my goodness, that guy's a riot, and his laughter is infectious. I love infectious laughter when like this guy's laughing over here, and after like anywhere between 3 to 10 seconds, you start giggling. It's like, oh my gosh, it's just so outrageous, so funny. Thanks for the excellent food, Mom. It was a hit again. On my way to Emily's for fireworks, and I just passed this awesome sign. You know, like people will have these flashy signs, and it said, "Happy Birthday, America, Land of the Free." I was like, oh.
And then run. Run! Run! Woo!
Oof! I'm so tired. I'm going home and I'm gonna go to bed, but that was the night. So yesterday was the 4th of July, and my buddy Hannah texted me like, "How is your 4th?" Now, I want to be a voice actor someday, but my woman's voice is just not really happening. So I'm gonna try, and in my mind, Hannah is like, she looks so much like Snow White, so I'm gonna try and give her like this royal-esque sound. Except not, LOL. How were the fireworks? More emotional than physical. They were good. Emily was Santa. Brought so much joy to her street. Neighbors down the street came to watch, and from across the street. More emotional than physical? What do you mean? Oh, that's pretty cool. Sounds fun. Jamie, Stephen, Nicholas, Ken, and I went down the East Bank Esplanade and watched them, which was fun. Nice. What did you mean by more emotional than physical? so more emotional than physical. Like, Emily just invited me, Andrew, and Helena, and that would have been an awesome night in of itself. And Emily just went full guns a-blazing at the fireworks tent. She must have bought like 50 to 70 to 100 fireworks. And they had the itty bitty ones that were still spectacular, like little light dancers, like, and that ranged anywhere from like shoot up 3 feet to, she had a couple 20-footers, just like, whoa. And she even had her little blowtorch going, or maybe it was her dad's, but she kept which is pretty funny. But yeah, after a while, I guess her neighbors heard the fireworks, and they're like, oh, the neighbors are shooting fireworks. So they came, and they must have had like half a dozen kids with them, and they're sitting on the side of the road just enjoying Emily's fireworks. And if you were anywhere on her street, you would have heard or seen her fireworks. So a couple houses down, more neighbors came and joined. They're like, hey, can we watch? And Emily's just so warm and so welcoming. She's like, yeah, come on, come watch. And it was just really cool to see how that night Emily was Santa. She just brought joy to all these people, which was pretty cool. Like, neighbors she didn't even know down the street were coming, and and watching some of these little kids like, oh, and it's like, that in of itself is an emotional firework. Like, wow, oh, whoa. It's pretty cool. Like, I'm a Santa myself, and I just love seeing those inner fireworks in people, like, as they're enjoying life or enjoying something that if they're enjoying something and I was any bit a part of bringing that joy. And so last night, it was Emily's turn to be Santa, and I told her that as I was leaving. I'm like, Emily, tonight you were Santa. You just brought so much joy to people. And she was like, yeah, it's really cool bringing people together. So that's what I mean by emotional fireworks. It was more emotional than physical.